to the court. I am its Jester. Now where we last left off, Kibo was fighting for hope, like the audience wanted, like I wanted. And then Shuichi pointed out, this is exactly what leads to another sequel. And that's not how they can end the death game. And then Kibo asked him, how do we end the death game? And then Shuichi had a moment of silence in which I decided to save my game. Yeah, that's the biggest L save location you've ever seen? Okay then, I give nothing but L's. Other L's you have witnessed on me streaming. Me regularly starting a stream thinking my mic was on and it wasn't, and it taking 5 minutes for me to put my mic on after you pointed out that I was muted. Other fails you've seen. Me having to stop the stream for a second to go change my shirt after I tried to take a sip from my water bottle and spilled water all over myself. Look, the one saving grace of all this, the one thing I can comfort things with is no matter what I do, no matter how bad it is, I'm never gonna embarrass myself as badly as the time I had to stop the stream for a second to go change because I messed up drinking water.
When Maki said she was going to sacrifice herself just now, I thought, why? So many of our friends have sacrificed their lives. Why Maki? Why now? Why do we have to go through it again? The sorrow of losing Kaede and Kaito. Why do we have to feel that sadness over and over and over again?
Because the audience fucking loves it. I don't know what to tell you, Shuichi. It's compelling storytelling. It's good narrative. You think I never torture my characters in the fictional books I write? It's not that bad. I don't torture them a lot. I say as I have a main character who has literally been tortured and had 3 of his limbs cut off. But I gave him a good boyfriend who's really nice to him and makes him super happy, so the boyfriend thing and like lovey-dovey romance totally makes up for his limbs getting cut off. I'm sorry, Shelly. I'm sorry I did that to you.
Why do we have to bear that burden?
That's literally, it happened prior to the beginning of the story. It's not even like one of the worst things that happened to him. It's just like L after L after L of tragedy for that man until I introduce his boyfriend. Like, I don't know.
Well, I don't care how much the audience wants it. I'm not gonna feel that way anymore! I don't want anyone to feel that way anymore! Even if this is fiction, even if we're all fictional, the pain in my heart is real. The sadness I feel when I lose the people I love is real. I won't forgive this game that treats us like toys. And if this is what the world wants, then I reject that world! I'll fight the world that inflicts suffering for entertainment!
Fight the outside world?
Why do I feel like Shuichi's gonna reach through the screen and try to kick my ass?
It doesn't matter what you do. No matter what a fictional character does or says, it's just fiction to the outside world.
Then I'll fight the outside world from within this fiction.
Shuichi, I know you're fictional, and I do, to a degree, consider you my plaything. but I do love you. Just like I love Taka. Look at his little lovey-dovey plushie. I mean, you have to consider, like, Shuichi, you may be fictional, but being fictional means you can be worshipped. Why do you think there's all these figurines of you for sale?
From within this fiction. But how?
I refuse to vote.
Is Shuichi just not gonna play the game anymore? Honestly, yeah, we can just not play. That's fine, Shuichi. I'll back you up. I like you. You got moxie, kid.
Refuse to vote?
Yeah, we're not playing anymore. The game's over now.
Monokuma said that if we don't vote, we'll be killed for breaking the rules.
And that's gonna make for a real crappy season finale.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm doing it. If this ends without a single vote being cast for hope or despair, the audience would hate it. They'd never accept an ending like that.
They would not. Your franchise would be cooked. Oh my god, it'd be like Game of Thrones all over again. I never got into Game of Thrones because reasons, but it has stuff in it that I don't like to see. Anyway, I never got into Game of Thrones, but I remember when Game of Thrones ended and people were all losing their minds over the season finale and how fucking upset they all were. And I was just like, dodge that bullet. I literally had a friend, I used to be friends with a girl who really liked Game of Thrones, and she was so upset about the Game of Thrones ending that she said that Game of Thrones bad ending was responsible for Trump becoming president. And she said it with like such conviction that I couldn't argue her on it. She was just like, no. The Game of Thrones ending was so misogynistic that it made people think that a woman could never have power. And I'm like, I feel like misogynists already felt that way, and misogynists just happened to write Game of Thrones. I feel like that was like a chicken or the egg type thing. I think Game of Thrones bad ending exists because of misogyny. I don't think misogyny exists because of Game of Thrones bad ending. She was also drunk when she was telling me all this, but she really believed it. Oh god. You know what? I think the only thing worse than Game of Thrones bad ending was Stranger Things bad ending. I stopped watching Stranger Things after season 2 because I thought season 2 wasn't as good as season 1, so I just didn't want to keep watching. But there were people who were so upset about Stranger Things bad ending that they were insisting it was a fake ending and there was going to be another episode released that was going to be the real ending. And I just kept thinking, that's probably not true. But if I was one of the people who made Stranger Things and everyone was saying the ending was so bad that it had to be fake and that the real ending was coming soon, I would be pulling every string I had to try and get all of the actors back on set, get everything ready. I'd be like, we have to wrap production within a month. We have to film a new ending. This isn't gonna go well.
So I abstain. I refuse to give the outside world the ending it wants. I won't vote for Kibo or Tsumugi. I reject both hope and despair.
You're a little gangster. Hope won't end the killing game? If that's true, then this feeling that I must win for hope is... Oh, Kibo's having a breakdown. Oh, look at my sad little robot boy. What am I supposed to do?
I'll put a stop to this killing game.
You can't stop it! If Danganronpa ends, I'll be out of a job!
Even if this is all fake, our suffering and pain is real. It was rough for me too.
It's a death game. What the fuck you gonna do?
Ain't it better to just let it end with despair?
I reject both hope and despair. I reject a world that would make us do this. Which is why I abstain from voting. So this won't end in hope or despair.
You can't throw away your futures. Hope is contagious.
It should end with hope, but still.
Kibo, what are you doing?
Is Kibo gonna kill himself?
Did your inner voice really tell you to do that? Did it tell you to reject hope?
Yeah, I did. I did do that.
No. My inner voice is still telling me not to give up on hope. But if that hope demands tragedy from us, then I cannot trust it. I may be a robot, but the thought of my friends dying still fills me with sadness. I don't want anyone else to feel this way, so I will abandon hope.
Do you know what will happen if you do that? To defy the audience!
I don't give a damn. This killing game is over anyway.
Tsumugi, you really fucked up running this death game. You really screwed the pooch.
New characters are created just to show the outside world a fictional hope. They get written into these killing games, forced to betray one another. And at the end of the slaughter, the tragedy, the despair, hope always wins. Well, I've had enough of it. We're gonna end this right now. We won't let it end the way they want. We won't make a good ending or a bad one. To end this killing game and end it forever. We will reject Danganronpa.
Shuichi.
Tsumugi, you were right. I'm weak. I'm weaker than everyone else. If I didn't have my friends, I'd be useless. That's true even now. If Kibo and Maki didn't stand up, I would have ended it all right then. But it's because I'm weak, and because I lost my way, that I finally realized. I finally realized how cool this hope really is.
Hold on, everyone. We keep thinking. We can find a better ending, and
Himiko, Maki, will you abstain from voting with me?
Abstain from voting?
You can't do that. All three of you will be killed if you do.
You guys really want to commit suicide?
it's still a sin to throw your life away, even if your life is fictional.
You've been fighting so hard to survive, but now you're gonna give up?
I view it more as calling your bluff. You're not gonna let everyone just die like this. That'd be such bad television.
Such foolishness! To cast your life away is the height of stupidity.
Himiko, we can put an end to this insane killing game. We're gonna use our lives to end this madness.
use our lives?
But Himiko, you have to choose, okay? You can't look away. You can't back down. You have to choose. Only those who have found the truth can choose their destiny.
We can put an end to this killing game. You can put an end to these killing games that everyone out there wants so bad. If so, then
If we refuse to vote, we all die.
To choose death is to blaspheme against life itself.
Hope and despair. Neither the victor. No one would want an ending like that.
You would throw your life away for that?
That would be a meaningless death.
No, it wouldn't. Our lives are our strongest weapons. And with these weapons, we revolt against the outside world.
I'm gonna put an end to it.
I like that we actually get to have brief moments of taking over the other characters in the final round.
Even if I'm a fictional character, my life is real. That's why killing games are fun, right? It's fun to see two lives clash, right? But I won't let you use my life for some show. I'm gonna use my life to end this killing game. So Tenko, Angie, and all the past victims can rest in peace. I'll use the only weapon I've got. I'll use my life to put an end to this killing game!
What? Suicide is suicide, no matter what your reason is.
Perhaps that thought is just another work of fiction, following along my outline.
It could be a part of my script, just like Maki falling for Kaito, you know? Cause if none of you vote, and I do, then I'll be the only one who survives! Doesn't that sound exactly like something the big bad mastermind would come up with?
You are improvising for your life right now, woman.
It's okay, Maki. Believe in me. And believe in yourself, just like you believed in Kaito.
Believe in myself?
That's why you have to fight, even if you're scared. Because you have that strength. Come on! It'd be a lousy story if the hero gave up so easily.
It would be! My desire to end this killing game may be fictional. And the mastermind as the sole survivor would be a convenient ending for her. All of that might be implanted as well, just like my feelings for Kaito. Everything is fiction, a story written by someone. But even then,
Even your thoughts are works of fiction! It's all following my outline to a T!
This whole shebang is fiction. That's Danganronpa for ya!
Even if it is fiction, it's because of everyone's sacrifices that we've come this far. Their deaths have to be more than just fiction. There must be something we can do.
You mean to live your lives for them as well?
We're going to use this fiction to change reality. We're going to end Danganronpa.
I will believe in myself. Even if everything is fictional, I'll believe in my feelings. If I can't believe in my feelings, then my existence will have no meaning. If we can change reality, then we won't be just fiction. Our lives will have significance. And hopefully, my feelings will have significance too.
Are you saying that it's okay for everyone to die together?
Man, why do you guys want to die so badly?
It's not that I want to die. We fought so hard to survive. Of course we don't want to die. But it's not just about us. Everyone who died in the Killing Games felt the same way. They were all desperate to live. They wanted to survive. For themselves and for someone else. That desire isn't fictional to us. That pain isn't fictional to us. To us, the Killing Game is real tragedy. That's why we have to stop it. We won't let this happen ever again.
Like I told you, it's not going to stop, 'cause that's what the world wants. As long as the world wants Killing Games, Danganronpa will not end!
Then we have to change it.
There's no way you can change it! Fiction could never change the real...
You don't believe in the power of fiction?
Huh?
It may not be a physical power, but our wish will surely be received by someone. If fiction has the power to touch people's hearts, then that power can change the world. That is what I believe. I will also abandon my vote, just as Shuichi suggested.
Then it's decided. We all abstain from voting. We reject hope and despair. We refuse to bow to the demands of the outside world.
Are you serious?
Are you getting flustered? Your costume changes are less frequent now.
Are you crazy? If you do that, only I, the mastermind, will survive, you know?
She has lost control on her story.
But what about hope?
What about despair?
Do whatever you want with hope and despair.
We've already decided to quit this Killing Game!
I don't care about this fictional world.
That's right. This class trial is over. Now, start voting time.
Voting time? No, not yet. This game is gonna continue.
The Killing Game will continue!
This trial will go on forever and ever!
Like, really? Because I have plans at, like, 5. I have Dungeons and Dragons tonight.
This game is gonna keep going. And this class trial ain't over yet either. You really want the Killing Game to end? You really want Danganronpa to end? Come on, even if we keep going back and forth. Let's keep this game going! I won't let it be voting time yet!
We're going to abstain from voting. We don't have to play this rigged game. I'm going to abandon the entire thing. I'm going to end the Killing Game.
This game is gonna keep going! And this class trial ain't over yet either! You really want the Killing Game to end? You really want Danganronpa to end? Come on, even if we keep going back and forth. Let's keep this game going! I won't let it be voting time yet! game is gonna keep going. And this class trial ain't over yet either. You really want the killing game to end? Hey, why aren't you doing anything?
It's over. We're done. We're going home now. I have 100 line to play.
I'm abandoning this game. I won't play your game anymore, Monokuma. Now start the vote.
I won't let you abandon this game. I definitely won't let you!
Yeah, I still need you guys to keep playing the game.
I'm still halfway through it. We're gonna go back. Yeah, after Danganronpa, after V3's over, I'm gonna go back to finishing 100 line. I don't know if hopefully I'll finish it before 2x2 comes out. Fuck you, Hangman's Gambit. I don't have to play you this time. I kind of miss 100 line. Like, I miss everyone. I even miss Takumi, because I loved shitting on him all the time. I also want to play that. While it was on sale, I bought that Phantom Detective one, Raincoat. Yeah, I bought Raincoat while it was on sale, so that's been...
Hey, what are you doing?
That's been a bullet in the chamber for a while now of when I'm gonna play Raincoat.
Let's have more fun with the game. Let's have lots and lots of fun with Danganronpa!
I am not picking up any hookers. No hookers for Shuichi. I will play the fan games. I will play them. I am curious as to how I will go about playing them, though, because I don't know if they have gaming categories on Twitch already, or if that would be another thing.
Do the class trial right, or the audience is gonna get bored!
Fine, be bored. We're not here for your entertainment.
This is so awesome.
We're trying to survive. You're the ones who want us to be entertaining. If you're gonna complain, perhaps you should just stop watching. Even if we have to make the entire audience hate us, we're not going to stop. We're gonna end our tragedy here.
Just give up already and start voting time.
All 4 of us will abstain from voting, so you'll be the only one who survives.
Are you okay with that, Kibo? Is your inner voice telling you that's okay?
They're trying to torch the franchise with a Game of Thrones ending. Actually, Game of Thrones had spin-offs that are doing, like, okay, so I guess you can survive anything. Stranger Things has spin-offs that I think are doing okay, so I guess you can survive anything, even a bad ending. It's okay, Samuki. Even if this season is a flop, you could still try again.
Does the outside world really want that? Do they want Danganronpa to end?
Well, Danganronpa's never going to die. 2x2 is coming out.
Hey! What are they saying? What's your inner voice saying?
2x2 is coming out.
My inner voice doesn't matter anymore. I'm going to end this game with my friend.
Oh my god, Kibo!
Kibo?
Kibo, what's wrong?
That's what I thought. See? They don't want this kind of ending. They want the killing games to continue. That is the outside world's decision.
What?
Isn't that right, Kibo?
Yes, my inner voice will not accept an ending without hope or despair.
Kibo!
Kibo, get a hold of yourself! That's not possible. The Kibo you see there isn't the one you know. Like I said, you can't defy the audience when you're their surrogate. It's because he did such a silly thing that he's feeling the audience's anger now.
What do you mean? What's happening to Kibo?
Since Kibo kept defying the audience, they took a vote and decided that troublesome personality of his should be erased.
His personality was erased?
How cruel can you guys be? How long are you gonna play with our lives?
But that's the decision of the outside world.
I didn't vote for that. I liked Kibo.
Don't just end Danganronpa. We supported you. You owe us. That's what they said. So it doesn't matter how much you fight. You can't change the outside world. Because the outside world still wants Danganronpa. That won't change.
I mean, people are pumped for 2x2. The outside world still wants Danganronpa. I'm gonna buy it.
What did you say?
So do you still want to throw your lives away? Even if it changes nothing?
Guys, I'm from the future. I'm from like 8 years after this game came out. It did not change. There is more Danganronpa coming. I'm so sorry. Kibo!
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 I can barely control it. Looks like this is the end.
Don't say that! You survived this far!
Kibo's gonna blow himself up or something, isn't he?
I'm sorry. I could not fight with you until the end. But your choice is not wrong. The real enemy is the outside world who is enjoying this killing game. So please, use me to change the world.
Kibo.
Kibo! Stay with us!
He's completely erased. That makes me sad too, you know. He was a character I created.
I've killed characters I've created. They died to further the plot. It had to be done.
But this is the end. The outside world rejects your decision. So no matter how you use your lives, it won't change anything.
Then I'll change it. Kibo gave us this one chance. If Kibo is doing what the outside world is telling him, we just have to convince him. I know we can change the world. We owe it to Kibo to try.
I said it's impossible. For fiction to change the real world...
The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so. You can even change the world. No, we will change the world. For ourselves and everyone who died.
You're going to throw your lives away for those who have died? You fought to survive this killing game. If you die now, it's all over.
Even if we die, it's not the end. Our friends who died gave us their love, and we changed because of that. If we can inspire change in others, then that love will live on. That love will tear down the wall between fiction and reality, and it will live on forever. That's why I'm gonna change the world. As long as I have their love, I will change it. Even if this whole story is a lie, I will use that lie to change the world.
That's right! We're not gonna just be fiction!
Shuichi, you can change this world. Because you're Kaito's sidekick.
There's no way you can persuade them like that! They all love the killing games! They can't get enough Danganronpa!
Yeah, that is true. I can't get enough Danganronpa. I even read the spin-off novels.
I'm giving the world what it wants. I won't let hypocrites interfere.
Kibo, let me hear the voices of the outside world. And let them hear me.
Oh.
This isn't my Danganronpa. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to the show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending. Man, this debate is getting rad. I don't like twists like this. This is getting way too meta. This isn't my Danganronpa. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to the show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending.
I have given Danganronpa a lot of my money. Actually, not that much. I've gotten most of the games on sale.
This is getting way too meta. This isn't my Danganronpa. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to the show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending. Man, this debate is getting wet. No way fiction can change the world, lol.
Fiction has the power to change reality.
I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's punishment? Preachy characters are so annoying. Man, I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Death makes the characters better. Death is the point of Danganronpa. I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's punishment? Preachy characters are so annoying. Man, I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Death makes the characters better. Death is the point of Danganronpa. I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's punishment? Preachy characters are so annoying. Man, I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Death makes the characters better. Death is the point of Danganronpa. Killing games are the best form of entertainment.
I won't let you use our lives for entertainment.
Hope versus despair. Pick one. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. 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 Despair. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. This ending sucks. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Hope versus despair. Pick one. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. 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 Despair. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. This ending sucks. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. ending sucks. Hope!
Hope!
Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair!
Hope! Hope!
Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Hope versus despair. Pick one. Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! 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 Hope! Despair! 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 Hope! A pointless death because no one voted is the worst ending ever!
It's not pointless. We're gonna use our lives to change the world.
Is Danganronpa really gonna end?
You can't just end it out of the blue
Who
like this.
cares if they die? They're not real. Just kill each other already. Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair!
Hope!
Despair!
We want more of the killing game.
I need that sweet closure. Well, hopefully there's another season. There's no way they'd let it end like this. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to the show? Death makes the characters exist. This is the point of Danganronpa. This ending sucks. The point of Danganronpa. This ending sucks. The point of Danganronpa. Is Danganronpa really gonna end? You can't just end it out of the blue. Who cares if they die? They're not real. Just kill each other already. Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! We want more of the killing game. I need that sweet closure. Well, hopefully there's another season. There's no way they'd let it end like this. I'm a long time. Danganronpa will never end, will it?
Together, we're gonna end Danganronpa!
What just happened?
I think the game just kind of made me a little upset that they revitalized the franchise with 2x2 and the intent of more games after that. I feel like this is such a good way to end the franchise. I don't know how they're gonna top this shit.
Kibo?
Like I said, it's pointless. The outside world won't let Danganronpa end.
I mean, we did it! 2x2 is coming out! Early 2027!
Everyone loves Danganronpa.
I do love Danganronpa.
That's reality. Killing game entertainment will continue forever.
I mean, even after this, even if there wasn't 2x2 coming out, there's other killing games like Your Turn to Die, or like, I'm sure there are others. Probably. There's so much other killing game media though, and there's all this spin-off, and there's all the fan games.
Now then, let's proceed with voting time! I think hopeful Kibo should vote for despairing Tsumugi, without a doubt! Because that's what the outside world wants to see!
I thought NASCAR was people racing cars. Do people die during that? Do people die in NASCAR races? Look, I'm not, like, really a car person, so I don't pay a lot of attention to people racing cars. But are people dying during that? I mean, people watch Survivor, and, like, sure, no one's died on Survivor, but there have been medical evacuations.
Let's give it everything we've got! Presenting one last voting time!
Over 20 people have died in NASCAR races? How is that fucking legal? Why are they still racing cars if people keep dying?
All right, looks like voting is over. Let's hurry and announce the results.
I didn't vote. That was the right thing to do, right?
The three of us might be penalized for abstaining to vote. But what's going to happen to Kibo and Tsumugi?
If Kibo is controlled by the outside world, he must have voted for Tsumugi.
Then what about Tsumugi? If she had cast one vote for Kibo, then it would be a tie, but...
Oh, there's no need to worry about that. I didn't vote either.
What?
Just as I thought. You wanted Hope to win.
That's not it. We're friends, aren't we? There's no way I'd abandon you guys.
Friends? You've got no right saying that now!
I feel like this still would have hit better if they gave more screen time to Tsumugi and making us really believe in the depth of their friendship.
I turned over a new leaf. I'm not lying. It's the truth.
Because again, imagine how much it would hurt if it was a character like Kyoko or Chiakai or Kaito that were like giving this big twist revelation instead of Tsumugi, who was basically a background character.
So, since the four of us abstained from voting, only Kibo's vote counts. No matter who he voted for, the only one who survives is Kibo. So in other words, the winner is Hope. But Kibo said earlier that he'd sacrifice himself and take the punishment, right?
There have been 129 deaths of drivers and spectators at NASCAR events? How the fuck are spectators dying? They're in the audience! Did a car literally crash into the audience, into where the audience was seated? I'm trying to focus on the ending of this game, but I am just so horrified by how many people die in NASCAR. Holy fuck! Imagine if, okay, since Kibo is the audience surrogate, imagine if he was just saying the random crap that I usually say. Like, they're in the middle of this discussion, and they turn to Kibo going, Kibo, how did you vote? And then Kibo looks up, is just like, guys, did you know 129 people have died from NASCAR events?
So we're going to punish him. He'll be participating in the next killing game.
I mean, people do, love violence and death to an obscene degree. Like, actual real-life versions of it. I mean, have you ever heard of bum fights? There was this sick bastard who he would, make money. He would go and find homeless people, and he would, pay them to do fucked up shit, like beat the crap out of each other, or, pull out a tooth or something. He would pay homeless people to do this fucked up shit in exchange for money, and because of how desperate they were, a lot of them would do it, and then he would take videos of it and post it online and make a lot of money in ad revenue because people were eating it up, and it's the most repulsive thing imaginable. But there were people who were into it.
Hold it. Why are you punishing Kibo?
Kibo's just my little baby robot boy. Don't be mean to him.
If Kibo survives, then there's no need for him to be sacrificed.
It doesn't work like that. He needs to follow through on his words.
That's not fair!
Yeah, Smoogy's not a great storyteller. She's kind of, like, fucking up a lot.
It's fine, because this is all fiction.
You know, it is funnier, because, like, remember how earlier in the game I said I thought the game had some pretty weak writing in certain areas? Like, I thought, like, a lot of it, like, I definitely thought the whole they go into space thing was bullshit. And now it's just all really well explained by Samugi being a hack writer.
Maybe it's a bit forced, but that's fiction for you, right? Well, since I didn't vote, I'll be killed with you guys. But I'll accept my death.
I mean, like, you're not great at your craft, but I respect that you're willing to die for it.
If you guys are willing to die to stop the killing game, I'll die to continue it. Even if it's just fiction, I gave my life to make it. I've given my life to Danganronpa.
That's sad. You're sad. I love Danganronpa, but I haven't given my life to it. Danganronpa gave life to me. That's what a good story does for people. It should give you stuff, not take from you.
And how about this for the next plotline? Hope has won, but the lone survivor, Kibo, remains trapped. Now he'll challenge the killing game anew. Will he be able to grasp true hope? Yeah, an ending like that can work, right?
What? This is the worst possible ending.
But this is bad. At this rate, our deaths will be meaningless.
Well, we already know the outcome, but we should follow protocol. Monokuma, please tell us the results.
Okay, then let's begin. Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Who will win? Hope or despair?
What?
Why?
What did you say?
I'm relieved.
It can't be.
Why? What is this?
Okay,
The world has changed.
What?
Huh?
that's true.
Kibo refused to vote. That means the world has changed. It means the audience chose not to vote as well.
That's it.
They rejected this killing game.
What is that?
What? Serves you right. That's what you get for breaking the rules like that.
Why?
Hold on. Is that really okay? Danganronpa is going to end. Nah, Danganronpa's never gonna die, baby. The killing game full of tense standoff and backstabbing among friends.
Stop!
It's just going to abruptly end with season 53? Is that really okay?
What?
Huh?
No.
Your words can't reach them anymore.
That's it.
You never appreciated us. And it looks like you didn't appreciate the power of fiction. No one wants you anymore. No one wants to hear your sick, twisted stories anymore. It's over. This is it. It's finished. Is it really the end? It really is the end, isn't it? So what are we going to do now? Now that it's over, there's no need for any punishments.
No.
What a half-assed ending. This is no way to end Danganronpa.
Yeah.
No, it needs to end with a punishment at the very least. I see.
Hey,
Now, if we continue to live after this, the choice we made won't really matter. The people will just want another killing game, so...
That's true.
So the only way we can stop this game is to kill ourselves. Got it. So let's just get it over with. It's going to end with everyone being annihilated? I never expected an ending like that, so I don't have a punishment ready.
Yeah.
So I'll just leave it to Kibo.
Yes.
Alright, I'll do it. I'll be the one who ends this killing game. I'll bring this fiction to an end.
It's the will of the outside world. Destroy this entire fictional world and end the killing game. That is what the outside world wants.
I worked so hard to keep this going for 53 seasons, and now it's all over. Well, that's fine. This is a world without killing games now.
No.
I don't want to be a part of it. I have no interest in a world without Danganronpa. Bitch, you can re-watch the old seasons! You can just write fan fiction! I guess this is it for us. No survivors. That's kind of a bummer.
It's okay.
But now it's all over. We're the last ones to suffer from the killing games.
okay.
Come on, everyone. We should be proud. We were able to change the world in the end. No, you weren't! 2x2 is coming out next year!
Because...
If this is all just fiction, then everything we've achieved up till now might be a lie. But those lies, they changed the world. For a couple of years, for almost a decade, the world had no Danganronpa. And then it came back. Even if we are just fictional characters, someone made us.
That's it.
We were able to change the world.
All right.
You're right. I feel the same way. My plan was such a flawless copy, it even failed right at the end.
So I should be able to hold my head up high.
As a cosplay cat criminal, right?
Huh?
A cosplay cat criminal.
Everyone!
Very well. Let's begin. Or rather, let's end this. This is the will of the outside world. Jesus Christ, we're really ending with everyone dying. Did Kiba just break the fourth wall? It literally ends with everyone fucking dying. okay. I liked it, but I understand why a lot of people wouldn't. You did mention that it was I did going into Danganronpa V3 know that it had a very contentious ending, and I did my best to avoid spoilers about it, so I didn't know what that ending was. I just knew that there were a lot of people who really loved it, and a lot of people who really hated it. And I liked it. I had issues with its execution, though. I think that the reveal that led to them finding out the truth should have been something better than Cospox. And I also think that Tsumugi should have been given more screen time and focused on her friendships with the other characters so that her being the mastermind would hit a lot harder as opposed to her being basically a background character. But I think that for this being intended to be the end of the franchise, I think this was a really cool and interesting idea, and I really kind of like that they went for it. So I think the ending itself was good. I think the way we got to the ending could have been better. Because I actually do think it did a good job with the twist, with it being a twist in general, because I think it's interesting how for most of the game, there was a lot of clues that, like, we couldn't trust these characters' memories, and also that these characters might not even be real ultimates and might just be, like, memory altered into thinking they're ultimates with fake memories. There was the flashback light and the opening scenes and the costume change at the beginning of the game. There was a lot to foreshadow that being the case. But so I think that having that just taken to an extreme of you can't trust your memories and you can't trust your perception of reality at all because even the things you do use to counter it are also fake. I think the twist was good. I did not like that Cospox was the, like, final nail in the coffin on the twist. I think if they found another way other than Cospox to, like, have that revelation come to light, that would have been better. But I do think the idea of the previous Danganronpa games were a work of fiction and this is a fucked up reality version of it that you auditioned to be on is really cool. So overall, I did like it. Could it have been executed a bit better in my opinion? Yes. But was it still ultimately good? Also yes. So I'm in the firm opinion of the ending was good, but if they made some slight tweaks, they could have made it even better. Because again, like, the thing that really hits me on Tsumugi being the mastermind is I think her being the ultimate cosplayer, like, really fit in great for her to, like, be a fan of the franchise and cosplay all the other characters so they got cameos. But I really wish that earlier in the game she got more screen time. Because if she had because she kind of felt like someone who was just there. And if she had really felt like our friend the way Kaito and Maki felt like our friends, it would have hurt so bad to find out she was the mastermind. Oh, the sad piano music is playing. This shows up all the time. This shows up all the time in 100 line. It really ended with everyone fucking dying. Like, that was ballsy as fuck. Team Danganronpa employee badge. Okay, Tsumugi lost her job and lost her life. And we got a variety cushion. And we got a roulette. And we got an Easter egg. You must save the game before you can use clear bonus data. We strongly recommend you save the game. I will save the game. straight up really ended with everyone fucking dying. Oh my god. Wait, are they still alive?
Are you okay?
Holy shit, Shuichi made it! Shuichi! My boy!
Yeah, somehow.
I'm sort of stuck here. Someone, help me out.
Himiko, careful.
Yeah, I'm saved.
We made it. Hey, how were we saved? Why are we still alive?
Because that ending would have been a real bummer otherwise.
Yeah, why are we alive? I wonder...
The killing game is over. Class trials are over. And the fictional world is over. So then, where are we? Another fictional world. After the fiction has ended? What's left for us here? We were silent for a long while, staring into the other side. Where we continued to hope. And they continued to torture us. The outside world. 53 times hope moved forward. 53 times the suffering continued. The world on the other side of the fiction. The real world.
So, what do we do now?
I don't know, just vibe until they call you back for another fucking alternate version of the game. You think you're done? 2x2 is going to sell like fucking hotcakes. And they're gonna do an alternate retelling remake of Trigger Happy Havoc. And they're gonna do an alternate telling remake of V3-2. I'm gonna see you three bitches again. You were all in summer camp. Danganronpa will never die.
We didn't think of a plan for what to do after. I thought that was the end of us back there.
But we survived. And that's the truth. Okay.
Maybe the real Danganronpa was the friends we made along the way. It seems as though we don't really have a choice. We can't stay here anymore.
Hey.
But I don't get it. Seriously, how are we still alive? When this world destroyed itself, I thought we would go down with it.
You're right.
Kibo probably saved us. He made sure we didn't die.
Why?
But why would he do that? There's no point in us escaping to the outside world. We're just fictional characters. Did Kibo save us because he was acting on what the outside world wanted?
No.
Then maybe this is what the outside world wanted.
Eh?
For us to live?
Okay.
That's right. In addition to ending all this, the outside world wanted us to live. I suppose the outside world wanted this lie to become the truth. So come on, everyone. Let's head outside with confidence.
Remember,
the outside world is waiting. The outside world, huh? I wonder what kind of world it is. A peaceful world with no fighting and no despair. That's what Tsumugi said, right?
You're right.
If she wasn't lying.
Eh?
It might be a lie?
Because...
Remember the last thing Tsumugi said? My plan was such a flawless copy, it even failed right at the end. So I should be able to hold my head up high as a cosplay cat criminal, right?
If I remember correctly...
She said copy. That means she must have been copying someone, right?
What?
What does that mean? What indeed?
What did you say?
What? You don't know?
But
Oh well, I have some theories. Perhaps Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of despair really exist. Maybe Tsumugi was just basing her performance on them.
Hey!
So Tsumugi lied about this whole world being just fiction? This is kind of a cop-out. You guys are copping out a little bit.
What did you say?
What? A surprise ending?
no.
No, I don't really know for sure. She might have been lying when she said copy. But if she were telling the truth, then it would make sense that that was a lie.
What?
What do you mean that?
That's...
What Tsumugi showed us. The way we were when we first arrived.
Huh?
What am I wearing?
How nice!
Looking good. Now you look more like Ultimates.
Huh?
Ultimates, really?
So...
Next up, the memory you've all been waiting for.
You guys are ready?
Hell yeah, get ready. Once the seal is broken, we'll be in the domain of the killing game. Killing game?
Could it be...
You mean we were selected?
All right.
We got picked? Really? All right. Oh, really? I'm selected for it too?
But...
I still don't believe it. I can't believe that any of us would volunteer for this. I would totally volunteer for this. We forgot everything about our old selves after that first flashback light, didn't we?
if I remember correctly...
That's what Tsumugi said, but something's been bugging me about that. Even if we were obsessed with this killing game, I still can't believe we would participate in it. I just don't believe it. But I really don't have any logic behind that.
What?
One of Kaito's hunches, huh? Well, I'd be super convinced I'd win! I'd get up on the trial stand, and if any evidence pointed to me, I'd just be like, what? You really think it was me? You really think I murdered someone? No, look at how cute and whittle I am. No, look at my tiny hands. They're so small and petite like a doll's. You think these tiny little doll hands are capable of murder? Look at them. I love that you admit the only way this would fail if there was a gay man present. You completely believe this would work on men of the heterosexual persuasion. I know sure as hell it would work on lesbians. I've dated so many girls who felt the need to point out that they really loved how cute and tiny I was. Like, really, I've just had, like, I had one girl, as, like, I had an ex-girlfriend, we went shopping together, and she pushed me around in a shopping cart.
What's the point?
Anyway, there's no way for us to check when we all applied to this academy, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What? We can't check?
Hmm.
So in the end, we still don't know what was true or not. The fictional world ends here, and the real world lies out there. Perhaps just beyond here is the truth. But maybe it isn't.
Don't tell me.
Maybe it's all still fiction in that world, or maybe Danganronpa still continues in that world, or oh, it's super continuing in that world. Or maybe the outside world is the same as this world. It might be a world filled with lies. Well, if we can get out from here, we'll know for sure.
But...
Yeah, but I feel like there's not too much meaning in truth and lies.
Yeah?
What do you mean? I mean that even if something is a lie, even if it's fiction,
Remember...
it has the power to change the world, and that it must contain some kind of truth.
Aren't we proof of that? In this fictional world, we overcame all these fictional struggles. But those things changed us, and we were able to change the world. So it doesn't really matter where the truth ends and where the lies begin. If lies can change the world just as well as the truth can, then lies are just another way of telling the truth. Some lies can lead the world to hope. Some truths can lead the world to despair. So I don't think anyone can really say which is more right in the end.
I guess it's not important whether it's a truth or a lie. Just what it leads to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I believe.
We stand with one foot in fiction and one foot in reality.
Then, we need to see for ourselves whether this fictional world has changed the outside world. And what we can do from this point on.
You're right. We can't stay in this fictional world forever. It's already over. We gotta take all the experience we earned in this world and go on to the next.
Yeah, let's go. We'll see what this world gained and what it lost, and all the rest. Let's find out together.
To the other side of this world. To the other side of fiction. Let's find out together. It's what we could accomplish. The story lives on. I'm sure even now, even on the other side, it lives on there as well. And thus the story lives on. Was this a lie? Was this lie able to change something? Was this lie able to change someone? Was this lie able to change the world? It was able to change even the smallest thing. And this story isn't over. You know, Danganronpa really did change my life. Like, for the better. Like, I'm really into writing, and I really want to write a book that gets published. And I have fun writing. It makes me super happy. But the reason I got so into that is because I wrote Danganronpa fanfiction, and a lot of people in the comments were telling me it was really good. And that actually made me confident enough to think that I could make it as a writer. Because every query letter for one of my books that gets rejected by a literary agent, and no matter how hard it is for me to actually succeed in one of these books getting picked up, I remain unwaveringly, insanely, to an egotistical degree, absurdly confident that my writing is good and my books are the shit. Because people liked my Danganronpa fanfiction, and I may not be getting any offers from any literary agents right now, but I will one day, because I am non-stop getting kudos on AO3 for my fanfics. So it's only a matter of time. Now, if you will excuse me, I have an Omegaverse love story that I am halfway through that I must finish writing. I'm gonna go work on that. And I will see you all next week when we go back to playing 100-line Last Defense Academy. And until next time, show's over!